Now, when did you start biting nipples?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
You do. I believe we have photographic evidence right here.
Okay, so the very...
There we go.
Okay,
you
so
can't deny.
Okay, the very first one is Ian. And that was, okay, so Ian, you know, he was a little thicker before that photo right there. But then when he started working out and going to the gym every day, and then he started taking his shirt off at the bar, and I was like, you take that shirt off one more time in this bar and show me your little titties, then I'm gonna bite that thing. And so then that's how the first photo happened. And then it just pops up. Like that photo is from La Buzz, which is like in the 1900s somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like the late 1900s, like maybe 2001 or two. You know what I'm saying? It's early on.
Okay.
And it comes out like 2 or 3 times a year, like clubnightgonewrong.com. Oh, sexychocolate.com. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's it? And then somebody always in the comments, is this you, Nicole? You know it's me. Stop tagging me in this motherfucking picture. Okay, so then the second one is a little young little cutie. That you know, that was probably more my intention. Then the third one is because when I first started going out to Chicago to with Tranica, she's always like, she's gonna be biting nipples, da 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 da. And that's Roger down the corner.
Oh.
I mean, so they gave me, you know, dared me to bite his nipple. I was like, okay. So then that's that one. And then I did that Cooking with Queens.
Oh, yeah.
Up in Chicago. And then they said, bite his nipple, girl. And I bit his nipple so hard, it started bleeding through his little white tank top, girl. And that was the last nipple I bit. I'm like, I'm like, wait, this is getting out of hand. I'm like, this man is bleeding. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. And then I think I did it like one more time. It's a Chicago thing, trying to, because I was like, she's gonna be biting nipples off. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And then we get there and they're like, bite it, bite it. I'm like, okay, I don't mean to, they make me do it. But no, the first one is just a random thing. But no, Tranica is like terrorizes me with it every time I go to Chicago, which I hope to be there for Easter and Labor Day, so I can go to the Miss Continental pageant. And I'm gonna let her know that I've already promoted it. So, see you soon, Tranica. Come see me in Berlin, Easter weekend and Labor Day weekend.
I think that is the most brilliant use of this show ever, is to paint someone into a corner for booking.
Yes.
I cannot wait to see.
I'll see you there.
Nicole Paige Brooks at Berlin. Easter weekend.
Easter weekend. And then at the Miss Continental Plus pageant final night.
Oh, okay, great. All right, now.
And then Labor Day also for Miss Continental, where Stasha Sanchez will be giving up her title. You know Stasha Sanchez is from Atlanta, Georgia. Miss Continental.
Have we finished any other gigs that you want to pre-book by mentioning them?
Let me think. Where else do I want to go? I would love to go to Denver, Colorado with Oh, bitch, I done forgot her name.
Well, that's not gonna work,
No,
Nicole.
Nina Flowers. Isn't Nina up in Colorado? I would, catch me in Colorado with Miss Nina Flowers. And at the white party. And I'll be hosting the Oscars next year. You're host of the Grammys, Nicole Paige Brooks.
Be sure to follow Hey Qween on all social media at Hey Qween TV. Now, Nicole, let's play a little game.
Okay.
It's a game that I like to call WWNCBD. What would Nicole Paige Brooks do?
Probably not a lot.
We're gonna show
The least.
We're gonna show you some dramatic things that happen on Drag Race, and you're gonna tell us what you would have done if they had happened to you.
Oh, to me, none of this shit would have happened to me because I got eliminated too early.
What would have you done if you were lifted up by Mimi I'm First? Is drag a contact sport?
I probably would have reacted the same way Miss Thing did. Put me down! Oh my God! But look at Mimi. She's the one who looks terrible. She's like, "Ah!" She ain't got the strength for all that. What was she thinking? She should have picked up a tiny girl. No, don't touch me.
Okay.
If you know, it's not. We would go downtown. I will get a restraining order. I do not mind spending a couple of free days down at the courthouse. I don't mind. Do not touch me.
All right.
If you had to spin the wheel, WWNPBD, what would Nicole Paige Brooks do? Would you have lip synced against Sasha Velour, Peppermint, Shea Coulee, or Trinity Taylor?
I would have went ahead and just done Sasha and got myself the fuck out of there so I can go watch the show. I'm like, let me go and do Sasha Velour so I can go and start changing into my finale gown. And be done with this, because we knew she was finna win. She won every category, girl.
Yes, she did. Were you a fan of the rose petal reveal?
I was, yeah. I mean, it's now everybody in their brother does it.
Yeah.
So killing.
But it can never be done again.
Stop copying these people. They did it already. We have cable. We saw it. Stop copying her. It's not cute. Copy people like me. It's real simple and basic. You can get away with it. Nobody will know. Yeah, that reminds me of somebody. No, it doesn't.
Manila or Latrice? WWNPBD. Who would have you sent home?
If I was competing, or
yeah, if you were in the position
who I think.
Well, either one. I'd like to hear both. Who
if I was competing by Manila. If I'm watching a show, I'm like, oh, bye Latrice. Latrice should have gone home if we're just on the report card. I don't know.
Is that your best Monique Hart right there?
I don't know, girl. The goopery. No, I mean, Manila, it should have been Manila and Trinity in the end because they were both doing so well.
If you had felt betrayed by the production, would have you shown up to the reunion?
Oh, I just thought she couldn't afford the flight. What? And they were paying, girl. I tell them all the time, I'm like, girl, when you see people standing outside the bar, I'm like, you know it's free to get in. If you can't afford free, I don't know what to tell you, girl. You can go inside, it's free. Yeah, no, she should have taken the trip, girl. Come on, Fifi, go to the reunion. Just mean mug the house down. And sit there bitter the whole time, like, I'm not talking to you people.
What would Nicole Brooks do if you felt like you did not want to eliminate another one of your sisters? Would have you eliminated yourself?
Never. No, bitch, are you crazy? Hell no, bitch, I'm trying to give me $100,000. Bye. All y'all gotta go. Send them all home. Hell no, I would write everybody's name. I'd roll it across, like, your name's on. There's 4 up for elimination, I'd write everybody's name on it. Just be rolling that shit. Look. I'm like, who are you eliminating? Bam. Click. Bam. Click. Bam. All of them are going home. Give me a whiteout pen. I'm writing the producers now. I'm writing RuPaul on one end. The end of the chats, I'm pulling it out. I'm unrolling it. I'm writing your name on the fucking lipstick. Bitch, everybody's going home. Send them all home. No, hell no, I'm not eliminating myself. Bitch, no. Everybody's leaving.
All right. WWNPBD. What would you do if you didn't know the words to the lip sync? Would have you kept your mask on?
I would have learned the words, girl.
Oh.
Girl, you get sent the music as soon as you say yes, girl. They send you a CD and say, learn this shit. Hola. I'm just saying, she should have learned it. I wouldn't have done that. Can I leave it on? RuPaul was like, no, girl, it's called a lip sync for your life. She should have just jumped off the stage and hit her head on the ground. Just tripped over a light bulb and fell out. That's what I would have done. I would have faked fainting or something, girl. I would have went right into her, what is it, Nutella novella? I would have right into that and just passed out.
Oh my God.
I would have fell out, girl. Learn the words, bitch. That's what I would have done.
That's actually
at least
a great
some
idea.
of them. You just need to learn the first little part, the chorus, and the rest you just run up and down just run to the curtain, girl. You don't know that part. Just turn around and head to the back. You don't know? Turn around and head to the back, girl. That watermelon shit don't work no more because they be playing it back like, bitches saying watermelon. So you can't do that. You got to turn, walk towards the back, bitch. Walk away from the camera. That's what I would have done.
All right.
Let's talk Drag Race.
Okay.
So,
I love that show.
okay, well, you were in a season with
I was
Tyra.
the number 10 queen to ever walk into the room.
Yes, you were.
Now there's 147,000 children.
Mm-hmm.
10. And I was bored as fuck. Did you see me wandering around that room like, where am I supposed to go? Oh, girl, it was killing. All right, but what was the question?
Well, just going to review for the kids. You were on with Tyra, Raven, Jujubee, Tatiana, Pandora, Jessica Wilde, Sahara Davenport, Morgan McMichael, Sonique, Mystique.
I don't recognize any. Are you sure that's my season? I don't recognize. say, Tatiana sounds familiar. Pandora, I think, yeah, she was there. Morgan, yeah. The rest of them, I don't. Jessica Wilde, she was there. Jujubee was there.
Oh.
How did you first hear about Drag Race to apply?
Atlanta voted me up into the top within a week. And I think that's when you could refresh your cookies and stuff like that. So it's a little rigged up, but I don't give a fuck. I was in the top 10 in a couple days. So yes, refresh them cookies. I don't know. That's all I kept hearing is people refreshing cookies. I don't know what that means. I really don't. I was like, look, they're baking cookies and voting for me. Yay! The last thing that you do is the psychological evaluation. That's how you know you're almost in. So girls, if you're not doing no psych eval, then you ain't getting on the show. So stop telling your friends you're on the show until you get the psych evaluation. Then you know that's because they're like, we're not gonna pay for you to go through a crazy. But anyway, apparently season 1 I was too crazy. Because I didn't make it. They asked me to re-audition for season 2, and I did, and the rest is cherry pie history.
Exactly.
And by the way, I hate cherries, so don't bring me any, ever.
Oh, really?
Not because of the show, I've just never liked cherries in any way, shape, or form. I see how you're looking at me, it's making me very comfortable.
Oh. Yeah, give them leg, and when in doubt, give them leg.
You see how he's looking at me like that? There's a buffet around the corner. You don't have to be all hungry staring at me like that.
Now, you hate cherries, but you got famous hawking cherry pies on Hollywood Boulevard on one of the episodes that you were on.
I didn't know I was so southern. You want some cherry pie? Yeah, I hate it. And I'm not a good pole dancer either. That was my nightmare when I saw this pole come out. I was like, okay, this was the opposite of what I wanted to be doing on TV, pole dancing.
Right.
I was like, this is exactly what I did not want to be doing. I was like, okay, I'm out. Peace, bitch. Yeah, and I was like, I'd never been away from my son at that point. I was having panic attacks. I was waking up every hour. Because you can't call, you can't check. That amount of security was my madness. It was and then they also on the show, it's not scripted, but it's instigated. They'd walk over to you and be hey, poke Lady Grey about how drunk she got last night. You know what I'm saying? They would tell you, if she left the room and I said, did you see how short her dress is? Da-da-da-da. Then when you come back in the room, there you go. Tell her how Nicole was just talking about her dress. I'm like, oh, rat it out, my production girl. You know what I mean? So, and people are like, oh, and you edited it. I'm like, bitch, if you don't say it, they can't play it. So, I don't think that, it's television. They're supposed to make it look crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot what the question was. You keep looking at me like that.
Now, did you have a fun time on the 2 episodes that you were on?
No, I didn't.
Didn't have fun. Okay.
No, not really. It's people are like, how do you describe it? I was like, it's drag queen prison. All you see is other drag queens and people shuffling drag queens. You going from, in the morning and then you just go back to the hotel room and it's pollo de loco, I don't know, some chicken plate, I don't know. It's the food is terrible. I have temperature issues with food. I need my shit. So then you order a salad and it's got onions on it and then you contaminate the whole thing with the onions. I can't do that. Then you don't bring me enough dressing. And they try to make you crazy, like you're locked in the hotel room by yourself for 3 days.
Right.
Like they just lock you away and you're just there. And then you hear them, because if you could smoke, they would take you outside. And I was like, bitch, I should have made up a whole smoking habit, girl. Because I hear them just traipsing up and down the hallway. I'm like, they got our fucking things stickered over so we can't see. Girl, it's madness. They try to make you crazy. And then they throw you a granola bar. No, it wasn't fun. It's not fun, girl. No, that's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. And people who say it are fun are lying to you. Lies. They're lying. It's not fun. The after part is fun. Because then you go out and like you get to just like share your craft and your personality and the person that you've created with people. That's fun. But no, that show was not fun. Being honest, not fun. Winning would have been fun. Coming back for All Stars and get $100,000. I mean, now the tips are $10,000. My whole season was 2, so two episodes of tips is my whole rah-rah. These motherfuckers. And by the way, y'all would have been picked up for so many seasons, but season 2 wasn't the rah-rah icon turning it season. Just so you know, season 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11, 12 and 3 All-Stars, 4 All-Stars. What was the question?
Now, during filming, you had a little bit of a crush on Raven.
I didn't have no crush on Raven. Now, that's some editing bullshit right there.
Okay, is that what happened? Because
Okay,
it looked like you did.
Okay, no. Look, the question was, who do you think is the cutest guy? Raven looks like a real cute guy, girl. What, you knew Raven was going to be hot when she took her makeup off. You're like, oh, he's hot. You can tell that's a cute boy under there, girl. But that was the question. And then actually me stroking my pole, I was stroking that at the bartender, hoping to get another cocktail because at that time there was no limits. I was like, can I have another drink, girl? Now that was editing. They did make it look like I was stroking my thing at Raven. But they asked everybody that question. I was the only one that answered, oh, I think Raven's hot. And then no, girl. No, I mean, they asked everybody, who do you think is the cutest guy? It should have been unanimous. Everybody could tell that Raven's... Raven is a hot dude, girl. Y'all act like... Y'all know he's hot. Make some noise for Raven. He's hot. She is, girl. I wasn't trying to have her. I'm not trying to cock-out with her. If I was going to cock-out with somebody in my season, it would have been Tatiana.
Oh, yes.
No, Tatiana's the T. Me and Tatiana scissoring, that would be everything.
Right.
I see you, Tati. I'm a married woman.
Now, when you watched the confessionals where Raven was so mean to you, how did that feel?
I mean, it was 10 years ago. I'm over it now, but let's go over it some more. No. Oh, that acrylic toe thing is terrible. First off, that is called a good fucking pedicure. Acrylic toes, and see, that's why y'all shouldn't be bullying people, because it sticks with them. That reputation sticks with people forever. I'm now an acrylic toe wearing prostitute whore. No, I didn't know there were acrylic toes, and that was just a good pedicure. It's called a French manicure, you stupid bitch. I mean, everybody out there. No, I was a little shocked, but I guess, I don't know. I was thrown. I was like, oh, I thought we were like the sisterhood girl, and I was like, oh, these bitches will let me have it. These shady whores. So yeah, I had a bit of an attitude at the reunion, and some like that. Can somebody ran a brush through that hair for me too, by the way? What the fuck? Girl, we sat there for 12 hours. My hair was just like dreaded up by the end of that shit. It was terrible. Good and terrible. Sitting there all mad like. My hair was like, bitch, we gotta go. We gotta get up out of here. Tell Sonique to grab you when she runs off.
Be sure to join us on Patreon at patreon.com/HeyQueenTV for 3 exclusive podcasts you can't find anywhere else. No, thank you for lip syncing my part. I wish we had gotten that on camera. Exactly. My name is Nicole Paige Brooks. Yes.
You didn't do from Atlanta, Georgia, bitch. Never mind. Take 6. Okay.
Hello, children. To see part 3 of this interview, click here. To see more Hey Qween fabulousness, click here. And don't forget to subscribe, bitch! Hey! Hey! Hey!